Actually, my bad. Oh wait, we're recording? Good day, peeps, my name is Scripps and welcome to a game called You Have Missed Messages. And I'm sorry if I sound very tired, but that's because I am. I'm just done with a bunch of exam stuff. I've been up all night doing it, but I'm not gonna miss an upload, and I wanted to do an upload. I wanted to play video games, so here I am. I wanted to play a more somber game, and I think this is absolutely it. This is a game that's made by the person who created You Left Me. A game that kind of made the rounds on YouTube for being kind of a serious, more darker themed game about suicide, and I think this one might kind of be in the same realm, but let's just get into it. That all I really know is that it's supposed to touch on darker topics, and you know, I'm all for something artsy. Trigger warning. There are mentions of suicide and self-harm in this game. Okay. So that's also to you guys. If you've experienced this sort of stuff, beware this might trigger some bad memories, because I also read that some people got a little emotional during this. Perfect for staying inside and finishing my work. Oh, that's in my... Oh, there we go. Oh, hey! Oh, that sounds like something from Lo-Fi Hip-Hop channel. Actually, yeah, there you go, just turned it down a little. Turned down a little notch, it's a little loud, you know. But okay, so we are in my apartment. This is actually a nice apartment. This is almost nicer than my own apartment. Mine's all dirty and crappy, but then again, I just had exams. Let's get some tea. Spill the... Wait, did you communicate with like... Oh yeah, you did with like, kind of like whisper. Oh, that's weird. Tea's perfect on a date like this. Beautiful, quiet and calm. Okay, interesting. I don't know if I like the way you speak. Papers. Oh hey, Madoka Magic poster. Which I really is just a printout. God, they're cute. And some notes from my best friend, Mars, who is both aloof and a total sweetheart. I like Madoka Magica. I haven't seen Madoka Magica, I'm sorry. I've seen a little bit of it, but I've never gotten completely through it, just because I don't have time to watch anime anymore. I'm too busy. Also, I think this game has multiple endings. I'm a collector of useless titles such as Piracy for Dummies and 100 whale puns. That is something I can completely get behind. But let's get to the laptop, because I think this is where the action happens. I need to work. But I'm bored, I can't focus. You're literally in the space that I was just in. Like, just not wanting to do anything. Goth GF's iPhone. What's this? Should I accept it? I heard a bunch of people talk about this in the comments. Like, this is an itch.io game, by the way, so... Accept, I guess? Oh, so cute. Don't send a meme back. If you send a meme back, you'll never be able to come... Okay. I wonder if she'll respond. Thank you for the dog. Thank you for dog. Oh. GS phone wants to send you a note. Accept? You're welcome. So, Pastel Princess MacBook Pro, what are you up to? Did you log onto my Wi-Fi or something? How are we communicating? Did you just find me out of nowhere? I don't know. 1:22. Okay, I was about to say if it was 1:22 AM, that wouldn't kind of make sense. I'm going through an existential crisis. Existential crisis, my dude. What about you? Yes. It's 2019. Edgy humor is at its absolute peak. Oh, I feel you. Oh, I'm not distracting, bothering you. I'm K. If let me know if you ever want to have crisis together. I'm currently procrastinating on some work with makeup. Ooh. Let's see the makeup. I'm sure you worked hard on it. Wants to send you a note. Tell me I'm beautiful, mother. You're the cutest. Oh, so those are actually pictures of... Oh, okay. And I mean, I did see the pride flag in the background, so that would make sense. Oh my god, no, you're so cute. Wanna go out with me? A little quick, and also, why do we have discount Danny Sexbang here in the background? I want you wrapped in my arms like a burrito to be my Bayrito. You know what? Fine, sure. Yes, want to meet later tonight outside my room, 206. Oh, thanks. You know, thanks. I hate it. I hate it very much. How's it 7 p.m.? How's it 7 p.m. already? What did you do? I knew as soon as you... It always happens. As soon as you send one meme back, one meme, it's all it takes. Kids don't do memes. Yes, I'll see you. Good. I've done no work whatsoever. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Well, at least you got kind of the same programs as I do. Goth, oh yeah. Airdrop, you just kind of like connected to each other's internet, didn't you? Oh, later that night, I met my goth GF outside my room. She told me her name, Amy. I don't like the way you talk like that. We walked to the roof, watched the stars, laughed and told tales. As the sky darkened, I grew addicted to Amy's smile. I could have lived in that moment for a long time. Before we parted, we shared a kiss under the moon, and agreed on a second date. That's good. Before I left, my roommate asked me something. That is an awful loud that is the worst door I've ever heard. Like, Jesus, man, maybe some oil or something? You're leaving? When will you get back? Oh, is another person. Probably around midnight. Oh. Why? No reason. Okay, bye then. No, wait. Yeah, before the day ends. Happy birthday. You remembered? Of course I remembered. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Okay, you guys you can't see that because I don't have a face cam, but I just leaned all the way back in my chair just because it was loud, and I don't know, it's just something with the audio that kind of freaked me out a little bit, but that is cute. I might have gotten a bit of goosebumps, but that was cute. No one else remembered, called or texted. I didn't even remember. But, although I didn't think we were close, she remembered and sang me happy birthday. That's very sweet. When I came back home, I felt cold. Nervous. But I didn't know why. What happened to your roommate? What happened? Don't come in. Call the police. They'll know what to do. Love, May. Don't come into the room. Don't turn on that sweet beat for me. Don't come into the room. I think I knew what happened, but I didn't want to be right. You might still be able to save her. Where did you record that horrible sound? As I opened the door. Oh, a belt. I saw a body hanging. The smell, the sight. There's no blood, but I felt blood on my hands. I felt myself looking down on the scene, myself, her, the police that eventually came, a disembodied feeling, and I heard myself scream endlessly. Jesus Christ! Multiple endings, please? My disembodied self watched me move and talk like an actor in the surreal circus I found myself in. I overheard strangers and friends alike talk. Did you hear what happened? No, what? Someone committed suicide. That's so sad. Who, where? The second floor. You probably don't know her. May? No, but that sucks. Most pitied the way she went, but I didn't miss her. But I remembered her smile, her laugh, the way she'd be kind in small ways. I couldn't forget her. When new people came into my life, I searched for her in them. I couldn't help it. I hoped she would still be here. It was only during the funeral that reality sunk in. At the funeral, I heard her singing, now sad and slow. Okay, that is uncomfortable. Oh boy, you know, I was tired a minute before, but I am kicked in the freaking nuts faster than coffee. Her singing when everyone else forgot. That did make sense, by the way. Don't judge me. Forgot, and her not anymore. As I sat in the pews listening to her, my disembodied self crashed down to reality. The pain hit, this time without anesthesia. I was shocked. This was real. She was dead. We were putting her in the ground. The end? No one saw it coming. Could I have? Was there a message? Of course there was. Oh, so that was the missed message? Her? And she wasn't like... Okay, so someone is here. But I don't think the other girl was dressed like... Oh no, scissors. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely in this for the long run. I'm gonna get the best ending. Screw that. Holy crap. Oh. What? This wasn't... A heavy blizzard stretched on for miles. In the distance I saw a figure. May? It's not safe here. Oh, it's her, yeah. May, is that you? Answer me. Come back. She just smiled, looking content amidst the dangerous hail. As if she was going somewhere better. As if she hadn't heard my voice, lost in the blizzard. May, don't go. Please, don't go alone. She disappeared into the snow. I knew that I'd missed my chance. I wake up in cold sweat, fearful but not sure why. What was that about? Never mind that, I should start working. What? What are you talking about? Oh, are you also trans? Actually, not that that's important, but just, you know, commenting on it. I brought a girl over one time and she saw these and said, "You're an LGBT supporter?" No, I'm gay for you, damn it. Oh. Well, I mean, that doesn't technically mean... I'm not gonna step into that, I get that wrong all the time. Plants. Even though I do have friends that are trans and are part of the LGBTQ community, so I support that very much. Hello, my green leafy friends. Well, can I... outer door? Door to outside what? No, don't. I wanna... Okay, so we're looking for a message. A missed message. In some way. And it's not on the computer, I think. I need to work. But that dream, I can't focus. God, who is this? Should I accept? Not this time. Let's not do that this time. Let's go to the bathroom. Is there a scissor in there? Those are the most horrible doors, and also, why is there a public bathroom in your house? I do what I gotta do, then I go back. Don't play this out. I just went. Why am I here? Maybe I'll come back in an hour or two. What? Ah, beautiful day. Perfect for staying inside and finishing my work. My roommate's door. I remember that dream I had. So you're not gonna do something? What about the mirror? This outfit must have cost less than $50. You know, that's fine. I think this one has too. The one I'm wearing. One of my friends paid $240 for a shirt. I can't relate. Well, no. It's just, you know, clothing doesn't matter that much to me. So, and that's not because I'm not well dressed. It's literally just, if you think about it, people will only remember what you wear for like a fraction of a second. Unless they really care about clothing. Should I work? Well, no, not right now. I'm busy. That's weird. I hear voices. I went to the toilet again. Seems like they're coming from my roommate's room. The door of my roommate, May. Getting closer, I heard voices. Although my Chinese was bad, I could still detect an angry Chinese mother when I heard one. Thailand le, wei shan mei bu. Too lazy fast. Her mother's fast, lecturing Chinese, sometimes paused for May's soft murmur of affirmation, then continued. I feel like I was listening to something I shouldn't have, so I distanced myself from the door. I didn't read what she said. Mistake pricing, not listening. Bathroom? Do we just waste time going to the bathroom? The horrible bathroom? Why am I here? Maybe we'll come back in an hour or two. Heard voices. Filling my heart plants. I'm an avid collector of useless books. Memes to tell your grandma about Mark Roney. You know, that's cool. That feeling when you're really gay and can't hide it. Well, yeah, just fine. That's completely fine. What is going on here, though? Hello? The door of my roommate, May. I get a weird feeling. I wonder if I should check up on her. Hello? Oh, thank goodness. Yes? Shit, what should I say? You okay? I just want to make sure you're okay. I heard noises from your room earlier. Oh, thank you. I'm fine, well, I'm kinda sad, but don't worry about me. Do you want to hang out with me, in case you don't want to be alone? I'd like that. Hold on a sec. She went back into her room to get something. When she came back, we laid on my bed, looking out at the setting sun. Stuffy. Life. What's a stuffy? So, what are you holding? Oh, my pug. I call him Potato. That's a good name. That's a fantastic name for a dog and a plushie. Aw, he looks so well loved. Yeah, he is. My dad gave me him. That's sweet. Oh yeah, it's your birthday, right? Oh, I forgot. You remembered? Of course I did.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Why does that just... I don't know what it is about it. It doesn't sound natural. It just sounds like something you'd hear at the end of a dark hallway in an indie horror game or something. She sang happy birthday, but it's still nice. That is not anything to the voice, it's just the way it was. Never mind. Oh, thank you for remembering. I'd forgotten my birthday. As the years flew by, the day just became like any other day. No one else remembered it either, but she had. How are you? So have you been? Fine, just tired. Oof, big mood. Big mood? Is big mood still a thing? How so? I don't know, like a bone-deep tiredness. Day after day. Depressed? Maybe? I took antidepressants a long time ago, but I feel like they didn't work. Ooh, that is a topic. Because, okay, I can actually talk about a bunch of these topics because I've practiced talking about them, because I went to a therapist for a long time, and not because of any particular reason, just genetically I got clinical depression, like bad clinical depression, and I wasn't allowed to get antidepressants, or it's not that I wasn't allowed, it was just, at the time, at least in Denmark, it was viewed as kind of like fixing a problem with, you know, fixing one problem with napalm. Like, we didn't really know what antidepressants did at the time, but I don't know if they've gotten better since then. Well, it's not that long ago, so maybe people didn't develop new stuff, but still just... people can ask me a lot of advice and a lot of thoughts about depression and stuff, but I cannot tell you what antidepressants do to you. Even though I wish I could help out in that department. So if you're going through stuff like this, ask your doctor and then ask them what you think is the right choice. Well, you should do that anyway, but even I can't give you tips on that one. That sucks. Maybe it's the type of antidepressant. Yeah, because there's so many types too. There's so many that's specialized. And it's not a happy pill, by the way. I do know that much. I do know they're not happy pills. That's not how antidepressants work. Maybe you need to try a different one. Don't take my advice, actually. I know nothing. Me too. On this particular topic, I don't know anything. Me neither. Me neither. Not just about this, but in general. Same. This is so nice. This looks like a background I would have on like my wallpaper engine or something. Has it gotten better? The tiredness? Not really. By now I just kinda wanna die. Suicidal? Oh my god. Sorry, was that too blunt? Feel free to not answer. No, you're good. Yeah, I think about it sometimes. I feel like we all do, though. I imagine how it'll go down, how it'll look, smell, the aftermath, whether anyone would care that I was gone, or just about how I went. How? How would it go down? Do you really want me to talk about it? Yes. It's extremely bleak topics. It's extremely awkward to talk about. It's actually, that's something that people forget a lot of the time. It's extremely awkward to talk about something like that deep and that dark. And it's the reason that a lot of people unconsciously, when... Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure, like, at some point in our lives, we've been approached by someone who kind of needed help, or who could have used our help in some way, and then we've actually kind of denied it, because, and not because we wanted to, but not because we didn't want to, but because unconsciously, then it's like putting yourself on the line. It's a lot of weight to deal with these sort of issues and to take that on your shoulders to help someone, that is just something, I don't know why our bodies are like this, but it's just something that our brain kind of wants to, is it really worth it? So you kind of accidentally sometimes just push it to the side, and that's why you need to be hyper aware of when people might approach you with something they need help about. Or even if you just see someone who looks kind of sad at a party or something, ask them how they're doing. And then even if they say, yeah, I'm doing great, then just, make sure. Ask them if there's any way that, like, you can help or something. Just you need to, I need to be careful what I'm saying. Just be careful that you don't unconsciously or consciously, like, just decide to do nothing. Because that hurts very badly when you thought that you could depend on people and then they reject you in some way. And by conscious, I mean, it's not like something that if anyone went up to you and say, would you help this person, then they would say no. It's something like they just make the decision that later or something. They just push it and they kind of give you this small rejection. And for someone who's in a state, like, especially at the point of suicidal, then that could be enough to, like, actually lose someone, to not be able to save someone. I'm sorry that was kind of a rant, but it was just an important topic. I'd probably cry. Then it's very important. I know. You're awkward around crying people. Me too. Don't worry. Yeah. It sucks. Gun policy makes it hard to get a gun around here. If I owned a gun, I'd probably be dead a long time ago. That can also be something that keeps you from it. Just whether or not if you, this sounds bleak, but have the guts. I'm scared of other methods. I might survive, and if I do, the pity people would feel. The brain damage that I'd have. It's scary. Which one would be best? I understand. I'm not gonna try to fill out that space that she's missing with my love. But just talking to someone, I think that can help. I know where you're coming from, I think. You do? Yeah. It'd be an easy way to solve my problems. But I want to experience life. I only get one. When pain outweighs caring. Glad you're alive. Professional help. Okay, glad you're alive. You're gonna make me cry. Maybe it's selfish, but I'm really glad you're scared. I don't want you to go. You mean a lot to me. Thanks. Ooh. Stare outside or... Yeah, stare outside. This is relaxing. But I'm also getting tired. Really? I'm wide awake. Yeah, maybe it's me. I think I'm just tired in general. How so? Do you ever feel like every day is the same day? Are you actually just going back on what you just talked about? Kind of. It's a satisfying sort of monotony. A day where I stay inside, windows open with tea and book is the good shit. Oh. Do you not feel the same? I don't know. I feel like I wake up, do things I don't enjoy, go to sleep. Then I do it all over again. I do understand. You can? I mean, I feel like that when I'm doing something I don't like. It's cliche, but... why not do what you love? It's not that easy. It's not. If I knew what I love doing, I'd be doing it by now. But I don't know what I like to do. That's actually a situation that a lot of people are in, especially young people who just got out of college or just got out of high school or something. Like, they don't know, they feel like they're supposed to know what they want to do with their life, but they don't really feel that, like, they kind of have an idea of which direction they want to go. Maybe they know there's things they like, but there's not things that, like, really fuels that passion. I'll help you find something, I guess, or I'll try. We'll figure this out. I'll try out every hobby and profession with you if that's what it takes. Thank you. Why are you so good to me? Because I'm worried about you, and I care about you. I want you to feel better. Dream? Be careful you don't make her feel like a burden either. I had a weird dream. Oh, what? It was about you, actually. It's kind of haunting. My god, I need to hear this. You were in a snowstorm? And I called for you, but you didn't hear me. And I lost you. Huh. What does that mean? No idea, but it stuck with me. Aw. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay too, May. It's just a dream. Here, you're still scared by bedtime. I'll tell you a bedtime story, okay? Aw, you do that for me? Of course. Let time pass. We talked more about everything and nothing. About TV shows and memes and our worst fears and biggest desires. That's a nice conversation. The night began to set in and we drifted off into sleep, lost in conversation. Come morning, I'd missed messages from family and friends. But I didn't regret time spent with May one bit. From that day on, May became one of my closest friends. The noise from roommate's room has quieted down. I wonder if she's okay. What? What? No, wait. No. I wonder where she is. Well, then go! What are you doing? Oh. I opened the door to my roommate May, looking oh, she cut herself. Looking lost. She didn't seem to hear or see me. Take the scissors. Hey. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Oh goodness, look at the mirror. Are you really okay? You don't look okay. I need to go. No, you don't. Wait, don't go. Can I hug you? She nodded silently. We headed back into my room. She didn't want someone accidentally seeing her like this, like I had. I hugged her. I wanted to say something comforting, but I didn't want to break the silence. After a long pause, she spoke. Thank you, I guess I'm not okay. See, isn't that insane? Isn't that crazy? The fact that, like, social stuff and stuff like embarrassment and guilt and just, you know, like such human and at times small things can still be more powerful in some cases than like basic instincts like not hurting yourself or keeping yourself alive. Because to me that's crazy, but it's like that's how it is. It just, you know, it's just crazy to think about, I guess. Like just how you can be embarrassed about cutting yourself. Like even though you know you really need help, you can be embarrassed about committing suicide. You want to do it silently. Jesus, man. I just say I'm okay because it's a gut reaction. Exactly. See, it's like covering up. I don't really feel okay, but I don't want to bother anyone. That guilt. Especially you. You're so kind. I made soothing motions on her back. Why are you so sad? I don't know. I guess just life. I don't really want to talk right now. That's okay, I'm here for you. I'm not a professional or anything, but when you need to talk, I'll always listen. Thank you again. Is there anything I can do? Hug. Just hug. It's been weeks since that day. May and I have gotten even closer. I consider her one of my best friends. Although I supported her, I didn't want her to feel responsible for her. I didn't want her to be dependent on me. So we drove her on to every therapist in town. Okay, until we found one she could like. One night, May hugged me by surprise. May? Thank you. Me? What for? I don't know how to say this without seeming emotionally constipated. Thanks for caring about me. For listening to me. I couldn't tell you before I was sad, but I appreciate you, really. No, anytime. Thank you, too, for being my friend. Teach me to be more kind. Oh my god, no you. No, you. Uno reverse. Nice memes. Nice to see someone who's up to date on their memes. Later that night, she told me about something both haunting and touching. Was buried in the blizzard. The snow pelted powerful and unpredictable, never ending. I weakly cried for help and no one came, my voice lost in the snow. But you saw my messages, you grabbed a shovel, helped, and I could finally open my door. The end. Hope. There's something to look forward to after all. Thank you all for playing. By Angela He, inspired by real life. Evan and Junji Ito. How's it inspired by Junji Ito? Oh, I mean, I love me some Junji Ito, but holy crap, I don't... It's just... I don't know, this game just hit home. It really did hit home. And that's not because I have experienced like the thought of suicide. Because that's apparently one of the things that was kind of weird. I had severe clinical depression, like really bad, but for some reason, it could never cross my mind to think about committing suicide, or like ending it, or anything like that. I always kind of knew somewhere that it was temporary, and I think that's because I had experience with anxiety earlier, which I actually think really helped, because I don't think anything could get worse than like that panic disorder that I had in my early teens. In my early teens, I had really bad panic disorder, and I couldn't go into an elevator. I couldn't go into anywhere with a lock. I couldn't even go to like the main gym in school, which is like a gigantic hall, just because I was scared that the teacher would lock the door. I couldn't do it, and I thought it would never end. But then it ended, like a year later. I could do it again. I could go into elevators, and I even took a plane like 2 years later. And then that's like the point that I realized how, I guess, malleable, is that what you call it? Like moldable your brain is, because it is like an organ. It is an organ, and it can, like other organs, recover from a sickness. And I guess that's just the knowledge that I went into depression with, knowing that, you know, it's like, I didn't see it as this thing that was a part of me. I knew that it was, like, I looked upon it, like, as a disease, and I knew that it would be over eventually. I knew that it wasn't, like, all those feelings that made me think it was my fault. They weren't, like, they were results of, like, chemical reactions, and just a bunch of stuff like that. Just going into it, thinking of it as a disease, helped me out. And I don't know if it'll help you guys out. I don't know. I honestly don't know if that'll help you out, but I really hope that perspective, just thinking of it as a disease. If you feel guilt, like during depression, then I literally told myself there's a lack of chemicals in my brain, and I can only feel so happy or get like such a rush of happiness for such an amount of time due to this chemical imbalance. And that way I knew and could understand why I didn't feel happy. I didn't go around looking for spiritual answers why I wasn't happy. I didn't go like trying to find I didn't go try to fall in love with someone because I thought I needed something in my life. I knew that there was something missing, and that was those chemicals in my brain that made me happy. And that way I could kind of just wait it out, knowing that it was temporary. Because that's how it is. Unless you have a chronic mental disease, and then it will always end. And even if it's a chronic disease, even if it's a chronic mental disease, then you will still have your good days and your bad days. And the good days will come at some point. And I'm sorry if that turned into a little bit of rant, but once again, it's a topic that's very important to me. And at this point, even though I'm such a small channel, and I don't really have that many like videos or subscribers or anything, then I've still played a bunch of games with the same topic for the same reason, because it's an important topic and it's something that I want to share. And what I actually meant about this also striking home was because I know, sadly, a bunch of people who I've been able to help by just knowing these like red flags and stuff. And I'm like at the end of high school, so it worries me how many people, like even if I see like 4 people who feel like that in my class in high school, how many people feel like that elsewhere? That really worries me, but it makes me happy that I went through my most troublesome time, like to the point where I would be able to help people later, I guess. And that's why I hope it, if you're watching and if you've experienced anything like suicidal thoughts or thoughts of self-harm, then I hope this helped you in some way. But anyways, yep, once again, sorry, I know it's been raining, just important to me. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.